Your parents worked for 35 years, not because they loved the job, but because that was simply the deal. Work until government policy tells you to stop or until your body quits, then survive on whatever you've saved and whatever your children can send home. That was the plan. And for most Nigerians, it is still the plan. But what if I told you that the actual math says that you don't have to follow that plan? What if retiring at 45 or even 40 or retiring within the next 10 years is not a fantasy for Igbo people, but something a Nigerian earning in naira or sending remittances from abroad can actually build towards? I'm going to show you exactly how, and I'm going to be honest with you about where it gets hard, because most of the teachings out there were not designed for us. I'm Coach Ann. This is Finance with Ann, and this video might be the most important financial video I've made this year. Go ahead and click the subscribe button and join this wealthy family. You will like it here. In Nigeria, retirement is not just a personal financial problem, it is a cultural one. In the West, you retire and the state has a system. Pensions, social security, medical care, they have a safety net. Imperfect, but it exists. In Nigeria, that safety net is you, or more precisely, it is your children. Most Nigerian parents have consciously or not structured their entire retirement plan around their children sending money home, which means two things happen simultaneously. You are trying to build your own financial future while also absorbing the financial expectations of a family that has been counting on you since you graduated from the university. This is the Nigerian retirement trap. Before we even talk about numbers, I want you to understand that retiring early in Nigeria is not just about having enough money. It's about being honest about the obligations you're carrying and building a plan that actually accounts for them. Now, let's talk about the numbers. There is a concept in financial planning called the safe withdrawal rates. The simplest version works like this. If you have an investment portfolio that grows at a consistent rate, you can withdraw approximately 4% of the total value every year without running out of money, because the portfolio keeps growing to replace what you take out. So if you have 50 million invested, you can take out 2 million naira every year. If you have 100 million invested, you can take out 4 million per year. If you have $500,000, you can take out $20,000 per year. This is the foundation of what is called FIRE, Financial Independence, Retire Early. But here is the truth. The 4% rule was designed for a stable currency in a low inflation economy, the United States basically. Nigeria's inflation rate as at recently has been over 15%. That means if your investment portfolio is growing at, say, 15% in naira terms, you are not really growing your wealth. This does not mean early retirement is impossible in Nigeria. It means the strategy has to be smarter, and I'm going to show you what that actually looks like. Have you liked this video? Please take a moment and click the like button. Thank you. I'm going to give you a 3-layer framework. Layer 1, dollar-proof your wealth base. A portion of your wealth building should happen in a currency that is more stable than naira. For diaspora Nigerians, this is your natural advantage. Your income is already in a strong currency. The question is whether you're building assets in that currency or constantly converting everything back to naira. For Nigeria-based earners, this is where dollar-denominated investments become critical. Eurobonds, dollar mutual funds, or international stocks and ETFs allow you to hold value in dollars without fiscally living abroad. This is not about abandoning Nigeria or naira. It's about protecting the value of what you are building. Layer 2, build a naira engine that beats inflation. The investment that matters here is the Nigerian exchange, that's the Nigerian stocks. I have done detailed videos on this. Please check the channel to get more details. The key principle here is this: your naira portfolio must be growing faster than inflation consistently to count towards early retirement. What does that mean practically? It means we will say no to any investment that cannot grow faster than inflation, or at least match it. We can't let our money sit without being productive. You need your naira working harder than that through equities or through a managed portfolio. If you want help building that portfolio with specific stock signals every month, that's exactly what my VIP community is for. I will drop the link to join us in the description and in the comment section below. Layer 3, reduce the cost of your financial blueprints. This is where lifestyle choices become financial choices. The biggest enemy of early retirement for Nigerians is the Oga mentality. The Oga mentality says that when you earn more, you must show more. Bigger car, bigger house, expensive private schools for the children, the pressure to perform wealth before you actually build it. I understand it. I live in this culture too. But every naira that goes into signaling your success is a naira that is not compounding towards your freedom. Early retirement requires you to make peace with building quietly. The visible wealth comes later, but only if you protect the compounding process now. Let's get specific. What does it actually cost to live well in Nigeria in retirement now? I want you to do a quick exercise, not a complicated one. Get a piece of paper or a book and think about your current monthly expenses. Add up your rent, food, utilities, transportation, health, dependents, and any lifestyle spending you currently do. For context, a comfortable middle-class life in Abuja or Lagos today runs between 500,000 naira and 1.5 million naira per month, depending on your standards and family size. That is 6 million to 18 million naira per year. The 4% rule does not apply clearly to a naira portfolio. In fact, because Nigerian inflation is so much higher than what that rule was built around, a more conservative approach is actually safer. So I recommend a 3% withdrawal rate for naira-denominated portfolios because inflation is already shrinking the real value of your portfolio every year. The less you pull out, the more stays invested and working to outrun that inflation. Withdrawing more feels like more money, but it accelerates how quickly your portfolio loses ground. So what does 3% look like in practice? If you need 6 million naira a year, your target portfolio is approximately 200 million. If you need 12 million naira a year, approximately 400 million. And if you need 18 million naira a year, then you need approximately 600 million in your portfolio. Don't let the numbers scare you. Stay with me because I'm about to show you a second approach that changes this entirely. The second approach, and honestly, the one I prefer for Nigerian investors, is this. Instead of withdrawing from your portfolio at all, build it large enough that the returns alone cover your annual expenses without you ever touching the principal amount. So if your portfolio is generating 20% annually in nominal returns, which is achievable with the right NGX equities and fixed income blend, and your annual expenses are 12 million, then you need a portfolio of 60 million for the returns to cover you with the principal completely intact. Think about what that means. Your 60 million is sitting there while the returns it generates pay your bills. Inflation still erodes the purchasing power of those returns over time, which is why you also want your portfolio growing, not just static. But this approach gives you a more wider margin of safety than any withdrawal rate calculation. This is my goal for my clients and my VIP community. The goal is not just to hit a number. The goal is to build a portfolio whose returns outpace your lifestyle permanently. The good news is that you can combine these two strategies. I help my clients do this. These numbers sound large until you start compounding early and consistently. Let me show you why. The problem is that most Nigerians don't start until their 40s and 50s, and by then, compounding needs to work over time. Let me bring this all together with 4 concrete steps. Step 1, calculate your actual FIRE number. Take your current annual expenses and multiply by 33 if your portfolio is naira denominated. That is what a 3% withdrawal rate implies, and it is a more honest number for our inflation environment. Multiply by 25 if your portfolio is primarily dollar denominated and more stable. Or better still, use the returns-only approach. Divide your annual expenses by your expected portfolio return rate, and that is the portfolio size you are aiming for. That is your target, whatever method you choose. Step 2, audit where your money is sleeping. Most Nigerians have money sitting in current accounts or low-yield savings. That money is not your friend. It is shrinking daily. Move it into instruments that work. Treasury bills, money market funds, Nigerian equities. If you're not sure which ones and in what proportion, that is exactly what I help my clients with in my consultation sessions and in my VIP community. Step 3, increase the gap between what you earn and what you spend without torturing yourself. You do not need a 70% savings rate. Research suggests that a consistent 30 to 40% savings rate maintained across 15 to 20 years with decent investment returns gets most people to financial independence. What kills that is lifestyle creep. Every time your income goes up, resist the urge to scale up your spending by the same amount. Let the gap widen. Step 4, protect your portfolio from inflation by diversifying across currencies and asset classes. If everything you own is in naira, you're carrying an enormous currency risk. Spread across naira equities, T-bills, dollar investments, and if possible, some property. Not because property is always the best return. It sometimes isn't, but because diversification protects you when one asset class struggles. Here is what I want you to take away. Retiring early in Nigeria is not a fantasy reserved for tech bros in Lagos or Nigerians who made it abroad. It is a mathematical outcome, the result of starting early, protecting your wealth from inflation, building across different asset classes, and refusing to let cultural pressure drain the very resources that would have brought your freedom. Your parents worked hard. That generation's strategy was survival, but you are in a different position with access to information, to financial instruments, and to a global economy that your parents never had. The question is whether you will use it. If you want to go deeper on any of this, the specific Nigerian stocks I'm watching right now, the fixed income allocations I recommend for different income levels, and the monthly signals I send to my community, all of that lives in my VIP Legacy Builders community. The link to join us is below. And if you want a personal plan built around your actual income, your family obligations, your currency exposure, then book a one-on-one consultation. I will map it out for you properly. Subscribe if you are not already on this channel. The work we do here on Finance with Anne is serious, it is practical, and it is built for people like you. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.